Good evening and welcome to This Week in Review. Tonight's stories include remainder of the cement floor completed at the new school, Guiding Movement annual fundraiser, winter storm tips from the Red Cross. These stories plus community events, the BBS Playbill, Off the Rack, and more coming up after this.
The little things you do that you think are small and few are the things that mean the most to me. So just keep giving whatever you're giving, 'cause even when you're giving just a little,
if you're doing just a little, you're helping a lot.
it helps a lot.
From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
It helps a lot.
You may have noticed last week during our visit to the school that the lower floor wasn't completed. On Monday, the crew were busy pouring the remainder of the cement for the lower floor. You would think that this would be a very time-consuming job, but it wasn't. The men began to work at 8 a.m. on Monday morning. When we went to the school at 1 p.m. on Monday, over half of the floor was done. The cement truck was at the entrance with the cement going into this machine. This machine was connected to this pipeline which went into the school. Inside, the workers were moving this very heavy pipe to where the cement was needed. The cement was just pouring out, and these men raked it into position, where this gentleman used this tool to make it smooth. It takes about 2 days for this to dry and 3 before anyone can walk on it. Then the sealer is put on to give it a nice finished look. It took just 1 day to pour this complete floor. With this job done, now the workers will be busy putting up the walls in this part of the school. We will keep you posted. The Guiding Movement as their Christmas tree and decoration fundraiser again this year. The Scotiabank graciously agreed to put this Christmas tree on display for public viewing. This is a 7-foot Christmas tree with lights and homemade decorations, and it could be yours for only $2. Each Spark, Brownie, Girl Guide, Pathfinder, and Guider brings 2 decorations for the tree. One of the Guiders is responsible for doing the treetop, homemade of course. The Guiding Movement has been doing this fundraiser for quite a number of years, and it has been a very good fundraiser. It helps to raise much needed funds for the girls of the Guiding Movement so the girls will be able to enjoy the many different challenges of their program. Tickets on this very attractive tree cost $1 each or 3 for $2 and are available from all members of the Guarding Movement. The draw date is set for Tuesday, December 10th. By buying a ticket on this Christmas tree, you will help support the young women of our community, and they in turn learn how to become productive citizens of our town. Support the Guarding Movement. Buy your ticket today, and this tree could be yours. Stay tuned for more of This Week in Review coming up after this.
Wetland gift from Ducks Unlimited Canada.
With the winter season upon us, the Red Cross has issued some winter storm tips. They include during the storm, after the storm, and winter fun tips. During the storm, avoid travel if possible. If you must travel, do so during daylight. Don't travel alone. Stay on main roads and keep others informed of your schedule. If your car gets stuck in a blizzard, remain calm and stay in your car. Keep fresh air in your car by opening the window slightly on the sheltered side, away from the wind. You can run the car engine about 10 minutes every half hour if the exhaust system is working well. Beware of exhaust fumes and check the exhaust pipe periodically to make sure it is not black with snow. Remember, you can't smell potentially fatal carbon monoxide fumes. After the storm, check on neighbors, especially any who might need help. Shoveling snow can be a strenuous activity. Be aware of overexertion and exhaustion. Use a small shovel and pace yourself. The natural tendency is to do too much too soon. Report down power lines and broken gas lines immediately. After blizzards, heavy snow, or extreme cold, check to see that no physical damage has occurred and that water pipes are functioning. If there are no other problems, wait for streets and roads to be open before you attempt to drive anywhere. Winter fun tips. A fresh snowfall after a storm can beckon you to come out and play. When playing outside in the winter, following these safety tips. Dress appropriately. Layer your clothing so the top layers can be easily removed when you are too warm. Wear sunglasses to avoid snow blindness and cut glare. Wear a hat in cold weather. Your head loses heat much faster than the rest of your body. Check the weather forecast before going to isolated areas. A sudden blizzard can prevent you from reaching safety. When traveling over ice, plan your route in advance and leave a route map with a reasonable individual. Don't play in snowbanks beside roads or parking lots. The snowplow may not see you. Learn the basic first aid skills from the Red Cross so you know how to care for frostbite and hypothermia. And don't forget your sunscreen. The winter sun can be dangerous. The Canadian Red Cross is involved in helping individuals and families learn how to get ready, stay safe, cope, and recover from emergencies. For more information on how to prepare your family and home, contact your local Red Cross for a free Be Prepared, Not Scared planning booklet. We would like to remind our viewers of the Lions' annual Santa Claus Parade coming up on Sunday, December the 8th, weather permitting. If the weather permits, the Santa Claus Parade will take the same route as in previous years. The parade will leave the plant parking lot at approximately 2 p.m. Be sure to tune in to the Community Channel 10 for live coverage of the parade. Then beginning at 5:30 p.m., we will be counting down to the lighting of the town's largest Christmas tree. We invite you to come down to the BBS parking lot and join us. Santa has been invited to come along as well. In the event that the weather is not suitable for Santa Claus Parade on Sunday, December the 8th, we have invited Santa and Mrs. Claus to our studio to take your phone calls. This is a great opportunity for children to call and tell Santa what they would like for Christmas. Remember, Santa will only be in the studio if the weather is unsuitable for the Christmas parade. Stay with us for Off the Rack, the community events, and the BBS Playbill, all after this.
Dear Mrs. Coleman, you don't know me, but I know you know my old red house at the end of the lane. Please forgive me for tracking you down, but I had to thank you. I'm not sure what inspired your kindness. Oh, it's a godsend. Since my wretched hip surgery, just getting to the end of the lane and back takes nearly half an hour, and sometimes the pain just isn't worth it. You brought me something much more important than newspapers. You brought me the understanding that it's the small, the simple things that really help people.
If you're doing just a little, you're helping a lot. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Off the Rack. This week, as we scanned our tape rack, we came across a tape of when Burgeo Broadcasting was featured on the program On the Road Again. Let's look back to August 1988.
You see more and more satellite dishes like this one every day, in big cities, small towns, even out here in the country. The television viewing options are endless. But if you live in a small town with your own television station producing local shows, who needs the big networks? The little Newfoundland fishing village of Burgeo has a population of 3,000 and 2 satellite dishes. For the last 6 years, they've been pulling in all the big Canadian and American television signals, some stories.
Sometimes it's hard because you don't know. It's such a small town, and sometimes there's hardly anything going on, and you sort of got to think off the top of your head. But usually, something pops up. It always pops up.
One story that's popped up more than once concerns the 142-kilometer-long road that connects Burgeo with the rest of Newfoundland.
Hi, you want to come down so I can do a little interview with you about the road?
After 9 long years, they're finally getting around to paving the road. That's not only news, it's good news.
So I guess you guys have been kept pretty busy, have you?
Nancy is kept busy as the interviewer and camera operator here at BBS. She's also the editor, newsreader, and producer, which is a lot of work. Fortunately, time flies when you're working on a good story, like the snowstorm that hit Burgeo last winter. It was the worst in recent memory, and BBS was there.
Roy LaFace spent a great deal of his day getting rid of the ice on his car.
And right now, this is the worst I've seen since I've been in Virgil so far.
Nancy has done stories on everything from the annual Pancake Day festivities at Burgeo's Fire Hall to the new smoking ban at the Bingo Hall. Nothing earth-shattering, nothing shocking, but BBS is popular. There are 11 other channels available here carrying all the big network shows. But come news night, 96% of the television sets in Burgeo are tuned in to BBS.
Good evening. Welcome to the community event segment of tonight's broadcast. I'm Rebecca Young. The winner of the I.J. Matthews TV Bingo was Ida Northcott. Congratulations, Ida. The next scheduled TV Bingo will be hosted by the Sand and Sea Committee on Wednesday, November 27th. One game for $500. Cards are available from any member of the Sand and Sea Committee and are in most stores around town. Cards cost $1 each or $6 or $5. Please support the Sand and Sea Festival, Plaid TV Bingo. You could win $500 just in time for Christmas. The Lioness will be having their annual Christmas sale on Saturday, December 7th at the Community Center. Doors open and the sale starts at 2 p.m. There will be baked goods, craft items, and knitted goods, plus $1 surprises. Afternoon tea will be served and there will be bingo. There's something for everyone. Come out for an afternoon of fun. The Anglican Church will be having their Tree of Love again this year for Christmas. On December 11th at 6:30 p.m. we will be lighting an outdoor Christmas tree in front of our church. Each bulb on the tree will represent a departed loved one. You may give what you wish towards the bulb with a minimum of $2. If you would like a bulb lit in memory of a loved one, you can drop your information into the offering plate or pass it along to Reverend Russell before the deadline on Sunday, December 8th, following the evening service. Your continued support is greatly appreciated. The Anglican and United Churches are continuing the Christmas Hamper Project this year. The hamper will consist of items for a complete Christmas dinner to be given out to families in need this holiday season. Items may include turkey, potatoes, cabbage, turnip, carrots, onions, salt meat, cranberry sauce, and green peas. If you would like to help with this project, please drop your items off at the back of the church. Deadline is Monday, December 16th. If you need a hamper or you know someone who needs one, please call Reverend Russell at 886-2289, Reverend Sellers at 886-2222, Hannah at 886-2158, Elsie at 886-2559, or Linda at 886-2802. Anyone wanting to make a money donation towards this project can put it in an envelope marked Christmas Hamper and drop it off in the offering plate or pass it along to one of the committee members. If anyone would like to donate a turkey, please let one of the committee members know and they will contact you when they are ready to do the hampers. We thank you for your support. The Anglican church workers are having a variety concert at the parish hall on Saturday, December 7th at 8 p.m. and on Monday, December 9th at 8 p.m. There will be a matinee on Saturday, December 7th for the kids. Admission is $2. For Saturday and Monday at 8 p.m., reserve seats cost $4 and $3.50 non-reserve. Tickets will go on sale on Monday, December 2nd at 9 a.m. To purchase tickets for Saturday night, please call Mary Hare at 886-2426. For Monday night tickets, call Joyce Skinner at 886-2038. Pop and sandwiches will be sold during the intermission. All proceeds will be going towards a new furnace for the church. See you there. The Burgeo Fire Department are selling tickets on an emergency kit which includes propane stove, propane lamp, propane cylinders, smoke detector, fire extinguisher, flashlight, batteries, and lighter. Tickets cost $1 each or 3 for $2 and are available from any member of the fire department. Draw date is Sunday, December 22nd. Please support the fire department. Buy your ticket today. The Girl Guide movement is selling tickets on a Christmas tree with lights and decorations. Tickets cost $1 each or 3 for $2 and are available from any member of the guiding movement. The Christmas tree is on display at the bank. Due to the late arrival of the tree, the draw date is Tuesday, December 10th instead of Tuesday, December 3rd. Please support the Girls of the Guiding Movement. Buy your ticket today. If your group or organization has an upcoming event planned, we will be happy to advertise it for you. Just call the BBS office of Wednesday of each week to have items included in this portion of our broadcast. That concludes the community events segment of tonight's broadcast. See you next week.
BBS Playbill. Tune in on Tuesday for a rebroadcast of Pansy's Garden. Try your luck on Wednesday by playing Sand and Sea Festival TV Bingo. Join Pansy and the gang for 2 stories, a craft, and lots of fun on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. on Pansy's Garden. And I'll be here again next week with This Week in Review. Please stay tuned now for the bandwagon. For This Week in Review, I'm Marie Rose. Good night and God bless.